Okay, everybody, welcome to my home office. I'm supposed to be on leave today, so here I am talking to you. I hope you'll appreciate it. And did you hear me on UNISA radio today? I'm famous now. I was complaining so much about everything going on at UNISA, and they'll probably fire me, and you'll have another professor soon. Okay, to save time, I'm going to do a general overview of what we're going to need, what you should have in all three of my modules that we're having this kind of support for. Okay, so just listen closely and see which one applies to you. So let's start with RST 1501. You don't have a prescribed book and you don't have a study guide. You've got this really thick tutorial letter, which is 102, tutorial letter 102. That is your study material. That is all your study material. And from probably next week, we will be going through that one unit at a time and just saying, what are the rough spots in there? Okay, so that one is easy. Now, EDT 303Q. You've got that same thick tutorial letter. It's just as thick. Hey, the other guys are first year students, you are third year students, okay? So there's a little more. For you, that thick tutorial letter is called 104. There's also a 103. 103 contains the policy on religion and education. That is your basic framework, and a lot of your final points are derived from it. Okay, so you should have received those things by now. Paper form. Yeah, for 1501 next year will be the last time we have that on paper form. And Leroy, Daddy's working. And EDT, a few more years. But 1501, we're putting all that material online soon, from 2019 onwards. So, RST 2603, more complicated. You should have a study guide and a reader. Now the reader is bits and pieces from different publications that we bought the rights to and put together. And they should have charged you for it. I don't know how much they charge you for it these days, but yeah, it doesn't come free. And it should have been included in your study package. Yeah, if it's not there, then we got a problem. The thing you have to do for any of these that you don't have is you contact the Department of Dispatch and you ask them, when can you expect it? Because you paid your dues and you are entitled to your study material. Huh? But don't sit and wait for that to happen. Because I've got contingency plans. Most of that stuff is downloadable on my UNISA. Go to the left-hand side and you see official study material, and there you go. That is where you can download it. These are fairly big PDFs, you know, but people complain, oh, it's 4 megabytes, it's so big, it's so big. Yeah, well, Pokemon Go is over 200 megabytes and it's never stopped anybody. So sometimes you'll find that my UNISA is clogged and there's one server 400,000 students. What do you expect? Or the file is corrupted, you know, just give me a heads up and I'll make it available somewhere else. I'll put it on my Dropbox and you can download it from there. The one thing that I don't have for you in that sense is the reader. I don't have all of that stuff, you know, in one handy package. But if you don't have your reader, again, I've got contingency measures ready to go, and you know, we have a way of working around it. Okay, you are studying religion, and it's just a very good idea to be aware as a student of religion what's going on in this world of religion. Well, I have a solution for you. On both Facebook and on my Unisa, I've given you a quick description of my Flipboard magazine. Right, you just follow that link and you see in your browser what's the latest news in the world of religion. You don't have to read them all, it's not prescribed, you know, but you know, you just quickly go through today's 10 or 15 headlines, and the ones that seem particularly interesting to you, you can read. Okay, so I strongly suggest you follow that, and that's in a browser. It's if you're using this on either an Apple or an iOS device, then you download the app and subscribe to my channel there, my magazine called Religion News Flips. And that, I think you'll find it quite interesting. Okay, so when are we going to get to the real meat? When are we going to take you through the study material bit by bit? Well, next week. What can I say? I'm on leave, guys. I'm not working this week. I'm taking a little break. But next week we'll start working seriously. Now sometimes I'm going to be lazy and just give you the same video that I used in the first semester because things haven't changed. You know, but those are on my laptop at work, not here at home. So start working through the material. Take this week, just read through it once quickly, just get an overview. In your thick tutorial letter or your study guide, whichever applies, just get a sense of where we're going with this. What are the headings? Right? You can learn a lot from headings. And especially in RST 2603, beginning of every study unit, there are outcomes. Now, I'm not very original and innovative. When I make up a question paper for that particular module, I go straight to those outcomes and I formulate my questions directly from them. I don't mind telling you that now. So, study those outcomes. What is expected from you? What will you be expected to do a couple of months down the line? Because if you can give good answers to those outcomes, I have to pass you. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. So this was just a little pep talk. If you have registered, you have received your study packets, and any of the things I mentioned are not in there, give me a little heads up. Yeah? Here on Facebook, on my Unisa, preferably, then I can solve the problem for everybody. On email, if you're shy and you don't want to come out like that. And Okay, final thing. If at the end of a semester I get 100% pass rate, then the dean calls me and he says, Michelle, come here, come here. How can you have a 100% pass rate? That's impossible. So this semester, what I want from you, I want you to embarrass me in front of the dean. I want him to call me in and say, how can you get a 100% pass rate? And I want to say, hey, I supported these students and they worked their arses off. They deserve it. Okay, that's your challenge. I want you all to pass. And it doesn't mean that I'm saying pass one, pass all, anything like that. You know, you're going to have to earn it. But that's what we're all together working for. Okay, I'll see you all next week.